Alright, what up, people? Um, it's a late morning and the sun's out, but what I want to talk to you about is something bad. It's called Los Angeles is a cursed city. And I'm in LA, I'm in Los Angeles, and I always thought things were normal here, but now that I look back on it, it's definitely cursed. It's definitely a spell. Like, from Burbank all the way to the outer reaches of the city and even some surrounding cities, this place is under a spell. And it makes me sad because it really shouldn't be. So, how do I know we're under a spell? Like, the amount of destruction I see from every day, like from day to day, is unbelievable. Like, it's a wasteland. So, I know it's a spell. And the corruption of every man, woman, and child in their soul of being indifferent, cold, and what's it called? Conceited, mainly conceited. It doesn't come from them. It doesn't come from this earth. It had to come from the supernatural from beyond. So plus people come here and they see the suffering too. Like, they'll suffer too. They come to Hollywood to be screenwriters. They have an interest of writing, so they all just want to do movies. They have an interesting interest in writing, making music, making movies, but they're gonna get broken too. So since also people are conceited, they're indifferent to other people's suffering, and more, I can make a bigger explanation on that. But basically, they're conceited, so they can't really think about anything other than themselves. So from what I've seen, like a lot of people here, I don't want to say every, but almost every, is a mirror that's shattered to 1,000 pieces, and they look burnt out, and that's actually pretty sad. But I remember seeing this baker, and she just looked wrecked. And it's not just that baker; it's everybody. Like, everybody's just totally burnt out. Like, I don't know what it is, but I do know what it is. I'll tell you about it later. Like, I'm talking about the curse, and it's uncomfortable to even talk about it. Um, but I think I'm the first one to talk about it. I know that other people who are into magic know about it, and I'm not into magic because I think it's wrong and evil. But since I have a good insight, well, not good, but I think I do, then I can see that it's definitely magic. So the evil in magic here is high. Like, in the Hollywood Hills, like, a lot of people, actors and musicians, like, they do magic, rituals and just awful stuff. But also the average person, like, we have a lot of losers here. And losers, so they could win, they turn to magic. So I actually know a lot of people, like regular people, who do magic. It's bad, man. So all this, all this, I'm not talking about the businesses. I'm not talking about people's dogs. I'm not talking about parks. I'm talking about the destruction you see in people, like in their soul, the corruption, the meanness, the coldness. Where could it come from? Because people aren't naturally wrecked. They're not naturally sad. They're a little happy. Yeah, I'd say they're happy. They're happy. They're humble. And I want to say nice. Not too nice, but they're nice to other people. But from what I've seen here of the people, like, sad, wrecked, cold, and mean, I know that it has to come from a curse. Like, a spell that hurts people. So what is the curse? Like, what is the spell? Like, I wrote here, a curse is a spell, like a supernatural attack, like just a power. And I will explain what this spell is and what it means. But I will also say that it's not forced upon you. Like, no magic or spell could be forced upon you, like completely take you, because you have your own will. You have your own soul, and I do whatever I want to. So, in order for a curse like to take you, you have to want it. And everybody here wants it because it gives them benefits. Like in order for you to fall under the spell, it does give you gifts, benefits, but I'll later explain what the spell means because those benefits aren't really benefits at all. Like it's just not good. It's better like if you stay yourself. So anyway, that's what I want to talk about. I thought it'd be really dark, but yeah, it was sad.